Most of us set out to research online for a recipe, an essential oil recipe, because of an issue that we have, say, for example, muscle ache, and then we set out to blend accordingly. Well, this is one of the most common mistakes you can make, especially when you're new to essential oils. And I get this. If this recipe has worked for someone else, surely it will work for me, or at least an increased likelihood that it will work for me. Well, this is really like saying, with the belief that if the dress looks fabulous on my friend, surely it will look fabulous on me. Well, it may be true sometimes, but for the majority of times, it could be not true because sometimes the dress is too large, it doesn't fit certain parts of our body, it doesn't complement our style, or it's just too much for the occasion. Because you and I, all of us, come in different shapes and sizes with very different needs, much to be celebrated about. Recipes online, at best, can be thought of as guides to you because fundamentally it has to relate and make sense to you and your lifestyle. Now, what does that mean and how does that look like? So, every time you obtain a recipe online, there are four questions that you have to ask yourself. First, needs. Does it address my needs? So, say today I have a muscular ache and I would like to sleep better. So, what I do not want is something that addresses my muscular ache but keeps me awake at night. Number two, application. Does it feed my preferences? So, for example, I like lotion because it is non-greasy and absorbs really quickly. But if the recipe calls for an oil-based product and we went ahead and blend accordingly to that, I really don't think we're going to use it for a long time because in the first place, we dislike the texture to begin with. Thirdly, safety. Is it safe for me? For example, if you're an asthmatic, Eucalyptus globulus is a great oil for respiratory issues, but for a minority population of asthmatics, it can cause chest tightness. So if you take a whiff of Eucalyptus globulus and you feel tightness in your chest, then maybe this is an oil that you should avoid for now. So you have to understand what is safe for you to begin with. Fourth, dilution. Well, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, then I really recommend about 5 to 6 drops total of essential oils in 1 ounce of carrier. And if you're an average healthy adult, I would really recommend about 10 to 12 drops of essential oils total in 1 ounce of carrier. So really, these are the four questions that you should ask yourself. Rarely we have a one-size-fits-all solution. If you follow a recipe, in fact, it completely dismisses your own unique body needs and how your body responds, which is why in the seed effect, we focus on the right essential oils for your body, how you use essential oils based on your preferences, because each of us is unique and each of us is different. So let me ask you this. Do you want to waste time and money by randomly trying out recipes that may not even fit into your needs? Or would you want to take an empowered position and look into your unique health needs? If yes, click the link around the video below and I'll see you inside the Facebook group shortly.